When it comes to choosing a microcontroller for a DIY fight stick or leverless controller, you can't go wrong with the Pi Pico. The magic of the Pi Pico comes from its ability to be recognized as an HID device. Basically, it can talk directly to your gaming system. And trust me, this is big. Here's why this really matters. Number one, it's plug and play. The firmware we're flashing on it is GP2040 CD. Once you flash GP2040, your computer will instantly recognize the Pi Pico as a PlayStation 3 controller. No drivers needed. The response time is crazy fast. We're talking tournament level performance. And at just $5, I think it's really a steal. GT2040 is a game changer, giving you button remapping on the fly, SOCD cleaning for those clean inputs. It gives you PS3, PS4, Switch, and Xbox input modes with a simple button combo and a web configure interface for easy setup. To make the Pi Pico into a fight stick, you'll need several parts. First is the Pi Pico, then you're going to need some key switches, some hot swappable sockets, and finally some 6mm push buttons that I didn't show for the home buttons. And from there, you're going to want to go to a PCB designing software like KiCad and design a basic circuit that maps all the sockets for your switches to the GPIO pins of the Pi Pico itself. So something really simple like this. Then you can go on to designing the PCB and mapping the traces needed to get to ground. For those of you who are new to PCB design, simply think of it as a way to make copper connections with your Pico GPIO pins to the key switches on a board. For the GPIO pin to button layout, I'm going to be using the standard pinout default diagram that GP2040 uses. Alright, from there I went to JLC PCB and put in an order for the boards. And after about 2 weeks, it was finally time my boards arrived. It was then time to solder the hot swappable sockets and Pico to the board itself. Looking back, I probably would have soldered the switches directly to the board instead of using any hot swappable sockets, as I feel it would have made for a stronger connection. From there, it's off to printing the top and base plates along with circular button caps. So by this point, you should have a basic board that after having all the necessary pieces soldered on, including the hot swappable sockets, the Pico, as well as the 6mm push buttons, you should be able to go to a gamepad tester like hardwaretester.com/gamepad and see your Pi Pico recognized as a console controller. Lastly, just screw in the top and base plate to the PCB board. So this is what the board finally looks like. Not a perfect board by any means, but it is a fight stick. So hope you guys enjoyed.